Hello everyone, right here I have a 2026 Proton X70 1.5 TD Premium. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. Standard for the MC3 X70 in Malaysia is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the X70 is Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X70, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. A rack and pinion electric power steering system is what the X70 uses. The premium trim gets a Napa leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom design, and sport grips at 10 and 2. The facelifted X70 is paired to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission as standard. This transmission, also known as a DCT in short, uses 2 sets of clutches, one controlling odd gears and another controlling even gears. A DCT aims to give drivers faster shift times and better fuel consumption over a regular automatic transmission. This transmission features the option to shift manually via the gear lever. The 2026 X70 comes standard with front and rear parking sensors along with a 360-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera view, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. The guidance signs can be turned off or on via a button within the reverse camera view. Within the 360-degree camera display, one can select the desired camera view. The top button to the right of the camera display exits the camera system, while the second from the top button is for the 2D 360-degree camera view. The middle button brings up the 3D camera view, of which more camera angles can be selected and the 3D camera angle can be moved around as well. The second from the bottom button lets drivers select the rear side camera view, the front side camera view, the rear wide-angle camera view, or the front wide-angle camera view. Lastly, the bottom button brings up the camera settings menu. Safety features in the facelifted X70 include 6 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, hill descent control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The premium trim adds on a tyre pressure monitoring system and a driver assistance safety suite which consists of autonomous emergency braking, forward collision warning, intelligent cruise control, rear collision warning, rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane centering control, and lane change assist. For the facelift, the X70 Premium comes with a set of 19-inch 5 twin-spoke two-tone alloy rims. This X70 uses 225/55R19 GT Comfort F50 tyres. Disc brakes are standard, the ones in front are ventilated, while the rear ones are solid. The suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the back. Proton is Malaysia's first car manufacturer that was established in July 1985. Meanwhile, Geely is a Chinese car manufacturer with its headquarters in Hangzhou, China. Back in 2017, Geely acquired a 49.9% equity stake in Proton to help rejuvenate Proton. The first product of this new arrangement is the Proton X70. The X70, Proton's first crossover SUV, is basically a rebadge of the 2018 facelift for the first generation Geely Boyu. There are styling differences which set the X70 apart from the Boyu, but the biggest change of them all is the switch from left-hand drive to right-hand drive, as the Boyu along with the other names it is sold as are all left-hand drive only. The X70 debuted in December 2018 as a 2019 model year vehicle. It was initially brought in from China as a fully imported model, before sales of locally produced X70s began in February 2020. A product update for the X70 was introduced in June 2022. In August 2024 for the 2025 model year, Proton launched a facelift for the X70. Among the changes for the facelift include new front and rear bumpers, new headlights, a new front grille, a new instrument cluster design, a larger and faster head unit, a new gear lever design, new stone grey interior colour for the Premium and the Premium X trims, a new steering wheel, and better driver assistance features. In January 2026, Proton launched a product update for the facelifted X70. This product update debuts a new 1.5 turbo inline-four engine, drops the standard and the Premium X trims, and introduces some spec changes. There are two variants of the X70 currently on sale and they are 1.5 TD Executive DCT and 1.5 TD Premium DCT. Powering this X70 is a BHE15EFZ 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-four petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 179 horsepower at 5500 RPM and 290 Nm of torque at 2000 to 3500 RPM. The fuel tank holds 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the X70 1.5 TD DCT is 6.9 litres per 100 km. The X70 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the facelifted X70 Premium include automatic manual leveling LED reflector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front fog lights, LED front and side indicators, LED rear lights, a rear fog light, body-coloured door handles and side mirrors, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there, and right there, bottle holder, storage, central locking, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. This button operates the powered rear hatch, interior brightness adjustment, headlight level adjustment, mirror controls, storage, Proton door sills, and the driver's seat in the X70 Premium does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your power lumbar support. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. dual zone automatic climate control system, fan speed, different modes, front and rear defrost, recirculation, driver side temperature, maximum air conditioning, automatic mode, ionizer mode, passenger side temperature, air conditioning. Dual means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual temperature controls, but if you turn it off, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides. Off button. Right here you can select the X70's Eco and Sport driving modes, downhill assist, parking sensors, traction control, and right here is the X70's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back. You have storage right here, together with a USB-A port to connect to the system. The facelifted X70 comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features a 12.3-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 6 speakers. The stock sound system that the X70 uses is actually quite alright. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title, artist name, album name. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, song duration. And below you can activate shuffle, repeat, favorite a song, and bring up the suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, while this button goes back to your main media menu where you can select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. This button searches for music, and this button goes back to your current media playing information. To the right, shortcut buttons for Waze, music, phone, and hit this button to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can access your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. While to the left, we have Waze. We can search for a destination, control the media, and go to the left once more and we have your widgets. It's currently displaying the clock and weather, but you can also view your photos, events, calendar, so on and so forth. To go back to the main Proton system, hit the Proton button right here. And right here we are in the main Proton system with your weather. You can go back to CarPlay, vehicle status. Right here you have your side mirror settings, wiper settings, light settings, door lock settings, vehicle information. You can change the color, change the name, and whatnot. Window settings, rear hatch settings. You also have your cockpit settings with your sound. Right here you have your equalizer, balance fader, volume mixer, and whatnot. Display settings, steering wheel settings, and ambient light settings. Right here we have the ADAS settings and system settings with your system information. You can look for software updates, set your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, personal hotspot. You can also view your notification settings and VR settings. You have the date, day, and calendar information right here. And right here we can access your settings once more. View your 360-degree camera, look at your media, member center, CarPlay, Android Auto, Spotify, navigation. You can perform an online map update. But right here we have the maps. We can search for destination, bring up your map settings. And to the left, you can change the map orientation, look for traffic, as well as zoom in and out. We also have your satellite signal information right here. And below, you can activate your voice control. In the middle, we have your climate control. We can also activate your 3-stage cooled seats for the driver and front passenger. Press this button and we can bring up your list of apps. And obviously the home button is right here as shown earlier. If we swipe from the top down, we can bring up your list of shortcut buttons. You can adjust the volume, adjust the brightness, and your connectivity settings. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the top left. Electronic central locking. Wiper controls, favorite button, seat track, volume, mute. This button right here brings up a list of menus located within the instrument cluster. Then you can use the left and right arrows to go through the various menus. You can hit return to go back and click the wheel down to select. Currently we have your driving data, but we can also view your media information, navigation information, your phone, your vehicle settings with your EPS mode switch, overspeed settings, volume, service reminder, reset all, can set the time, units, your seat belt indicator, and back to the driving data. Right here we have the adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls. You also have your voice control button and your Bluetooth telephone controls. Light and indicator controls. If you turn on the left indicator, the left side camera view turns on. And if you turn on the right indicator, the right side camera view turns on. If we press the button at the end of the light and indicator stalk, we can go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now we have your driving data with the distance traveled, average fuel consumption, average speed and elapsed time, your instant fuel consumption, single fuel consumption and range, and tire pressure monitoring system. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders with a cover, front center armrest with storage down below. Right in here as well is a power outlet. Frameless auto dimming rear view mirror. There's a USB-A port right there. Sunglasses holder, LED front reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights, and this one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror. Alright, I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker, storage, window control, and the rear seat backs in the X70 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually quite nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional leg room. You can control the front passenger seat from the controls right here. Rear aircon vents in the middle. And down below we have USB-A and USB-C ports for charging together with a bit of storage. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles, hooks, and the rear LED reading / interior lights. There are 4 ways to open the powered rear hatch in this 2026 X70 and 3 ways to close it. Boot space in the X70 is 512 litres. As shown earlier, for extra boot space, the rear seat backs can be folded down. To the left of the boot is a hook, while to the right of the boot is a light. There is a cargo cover to keep items in the boot secure, and under the boot floor is a vehicle spare tyre, warning triangle, toolkit, and jack. Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this X70 does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment and the power lumbar support. Nicely sized glove box. You have a bit of storage down here together with a USB-C port for charging. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2026 Proton X70 1.5 TD Premium. Thanks for watching and goodbye.